Hello, everybody. US Geoguessr Professor here, playing another challenge, and the pressure is on. We are in Ohio. Ohio is definitely my best state, my best area of the country in Geoguessr. I've spent a lot of time in the great state of Ohio, spent many years growing up here in the Columbus suburbs. Catalyst has indeed thrown me a bone here. We're playing in Ohio on the round 7 of Shmoo Gaming State of Confusion series challenge. I just got done cooking in Colorado, and I am ready to take on the challenge of Intersection Geoguessr, Ohio. It's not just one of my favorite states, it's one of my best maps. I just wanted to show you. I'm very proud of this one. I hold the world record NMPZ on this map with very close to 25,000. One of my best seeds of all time in Ohio. I did hold the no moving record at all for a while overall until my compatriot Snoopy from Ohio was able to best me by almost 2 minutes. So I'm number 2 on the no move Intersection Geoguessr Ohio leaderboard. We are moving today. So by no means am I going to make the leaderboard, but I want a challenge in my home state. I am excited that we are urban, lake, and sunset. The lake is directly north, and it is northeast. Vineyard Beach Association, Vineyard Beach Park. Okay. I think I have a decent idea where we are. Vineyard Beach. This is one of my worst places in Ohio. I'm really, I grew up in Columbus area. This, Vineyard Beach is going to be rough. I'm thinking we might be even, up here in, as far as, Geneva on the lake. Vineyard Beach. Obviously, the lake is due north of us. We are J. Cox Road. J. Cox Road. Why do I have a feeling I have some clue where that is? Definite Cleveland suburbs. Of that, there's no doubt. I can say with a lot of confidence, Avon Lake. Okay. So I was getting there. Avon is here. Avon Lake. That narrows it down a lot. Good. Okay. So we were just a little bit west of Cleveland, actually, but we are on Lake and Sunset. Am I going to be able to find this? There's J. Cox. Here's Lake and Sunset. Okay, with 20 seconds left, notice Vineyard Beach. Not at all on the map. Had to get Avon Lake. Didn't recognize the street signs. But I'm pretty sure this is going to start off with a 5K. Chaos, really nice job in Avon Lake. Catalyst probably just went, just a little bit up the coast, but difficult first round to 5K, but I'm glad I got it. We were just all really in the right place. Great start, everybody here. Round 2, also urban. Great. Agler, Woodland Avenue North. We are on northeast side of Columbus. Here's Agler. And all I'm going to have to do is 5K at this point. I'm sorry, guys, Shmoo Gaming, but I have almost a memorized knowledge of, as you can see, Franklin County here, where we are. Woodland is just a little bit over here. Yeah, so here we are at Agler and Woodland Avenue North. We are in Framingham. So here's Columbus. Since I have a full minute and a half, maybe I can just talk a little bit about why I instantly knew this. We see the very prominent and distinctive Columbus street signs. Now, you might say, what the heck, Professor? Those are just green and white. Here we're nearing Purdue Avenue, I think. Yep, Purdue and Agler. They're very large, and the font is very big. You will not see street signs exactly like this anywhere in Ohio, and actually nowhere else in the country. They're very fat and wide. Sometimes you get all caps. This version of the Columbus street sign is more predominant, the upper and lowercase, but you'll get some all caps too. This is in a larger neighborhood called North Linden. So I just moved to West Virginia, but I spent several years of my life, like more than a decade of my life, living in Gehanna suburb right here. So that's why I knew exactly where we were at Agler. It's very, very close to where I spent a great deal of my life. I spent a lot of time in the suburbs of Upper Arlington, Ohio, and also Hilliard. Great job, guys. You're right on it. So you knew that was Columbus. I did not 5K. Yeah, because I spent way too much time talking, and I forgot that Woodland Avenue kind of jogged there. That's okay. Storer and West 59th. Okay, well, we have 3 urban rounds so far, and I am going to get them all. This is Cleveland, west side of Cleveland. You see the blue street signs here. Just all of this looks so Cleveland, right? This architecture, the streets, everything's old. The blue signs are what is super distinctive, though. And I need to stop talking so I can find Storer. I would imagine that we're going to be somewhere pretty close to the city. I'm guessing like up this way, West 59th. So you see West 59th goes, like the west numbered streets kind of radiate west, obviously, from downtown Cleveland. And then when you go east, all of the streets are going to go east. So the prefix tells you what side of the city you're on. We're at West 59th. We are in the, I was going to guess the Cadell neighborhood, but close to that. Looks like Stockyards or Clark Fulton instead. Man, I feel bad for getting sloppy there, like blocks away from my home territory in Columbus, but that is okay. We don't have to be perfect all the time, right? This one I'm going to 5K though. Catalyst also 5K. Good job, man. And Chaos was also in Cleveland as well. So you want to talk about a tight race? Wow, they are probably going through these first 3 rounds feeling very good about themselves in Ohio. But unfortunately not quite precise enough. 4th round. We are looking at a different scene altogether. Junction 13, 419 Siemens Apartments, South Main Street. Okay. The 419 and the 13 make me think we are in Mansfield. I am pretty sure we are just going right into downtown Mansfield here. Yeah. I have done this drive a bunch of times. My partner lived in Mansfield when I met them living in Gehanna down here, about maybe like 50-minute drive away. So I would do this drive from suburban Columbus to Mansfield a bunch. And I can tell you this is 13 going right into Mansfield. There's really no clues other than the Ohio 13 that would have told me that. I'm hoping maybe Tiger Booster Bingo. Okay, let me try to get close here, but we're off of 13. I think we're here. Tiger Booster Bingo. What roads are we looking at here again? These are Wynwood, Winding Way, Randall, South Main Street. Wynwood, Winding Way, South Main Street. Okay, so there's Randall, Wynwood, Winding Way. Okay, let me try to pinpoint. Okay, I'm going to be like so unbelievably impressed if these guys get Mansfield. I might throw up my hands. Wow, Chaos, good job. Wow, you got Mansfield. You must have had a sign or something, and you got like so close. Wow, wow, wow. Did you find the 13? The 13's pretty long. Like, my first thought was we may have been down in like Newark, but then once I saw that 13 was a highway, it's like turns into this divided expressway connecting the interstate, like going into Mansfield. Great guess, Chaos. Where was Catalyst? Up in like Cleveland area? No shade there. I mean that was a tough round. I just been to Mansfield many times. All right, I'm gonna be lucky enough to get 5 urban rounds, aren't I? So Summit, and we are at 6009 Dunham. Okay. Challenge here. I don't immediately recognize where we are. Dunham. Looks almost like Dayton street signs to me. Ramage, James. Looks almost like Dayton signs. Rockside. Fat Cat Pizzeria 216. Okay, well that helps. We're nowhere near Dayton. Maple Heights, yeah, 216 is an inner Cleveland area code. It's City of Cleveland, and then it's just a few of the inner suburbs. So Maple Heights will be one of those inner suburbs. Again, I'm not super great with Cleveland. I managed to find Avon Lake. I managed to find Maple Heights, and I know that that's an inner Cleveland suburb, but like where? Bedford Heights, Warrenville, there's Maple Heights. Okay. And I started off on Dunham, 6,000 Dunham, Sunset and Dunham. Hopefully I'll be able to find this. Here's Rockside and Dunham. Okay. So Dunham was going north-south. Summit, we were south of Rockside, it looks like. Barack Obama, there's Abraham Lincoln. What's 5K? I think ironically the only one I did in 5K was in Columbus. Yep, I was like half a block off in Northeast Columbus, but there is like no way I'm going to be mad at not 25King this. 24994 in 2-minute rounds in Ohio. I mean, I lived up to the challenge. Great round. I think this might be one of either Chaos or Catalyst's best round on these state-specific maps so far. 18,867, an incredibly respectable score. I mean, as well as I know Ohio, these players don't. So I am like really impressed. You are finding clues. You are really doing solidly. Even Catalyst nearing 15K. Gotta feel good about that. Okay, so we had one round in Northeast Columbus, and you just are gonna have to like excuse me on that one. I thought I had the 5K there on Woodland and didn't, but that's just the way it goes. Wanted to reminisce about Columbus, I guess. Mansfield, obviously, I know very well as well. And then, really, I was rather handicapped by 3 rounds in the Cleveland metro area. I know Cincinnati, Dayton, like growing up in Columbus, like I know this area of Ohio so much better. And I lived in Cincinnati for 5 years, and we got 0 Cincinnati or Dayton rounds. We also got 0 Toledo rounds, and nothing over here in the valley like Akron, Canton, Youngstown. So none of the scenery of Appalachian, Ohio either. But hey, I couldn't have asked for a more urban round, more urban seed rather. Thanks Shmoo Gaming. Thanks the great John Harvey Kellogg for the great map, Intersection Geoguessr, Ohio. I look forward to seeing where we are next in round 7, but I can almost guarantee I will not do as well as today. So catch you next time.